Up and active. Give thanks to life, you know?
Up on loud, definitely, man. Definitely got you in the building right now. You know what I'm saying? How was your day today, man?
Pleasant, hot. You don't know the Caribbean breeze. Today was one of the days when the humidity is kind of hot, you know?
Right. That's what's up. So, before we begin this interview, who is young Garvey?
So that's, yeah. Well, young Garvey is the artist working out for the philosophies of Marcus Garvey, you know? Positive, uplifting artist, you know? Artists will speak what they mean, you know? Stand consciously for the people that work, you know? Positive and progressive.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, where were you born?
Born in Kingston, Jamaica. We spent some time overseas in New York, you know, and we're back on the grounds of Jamaica right now.
So, maybe you could tell the listeners a little about your childhood growing up in Kingston, Jamaica.
Yes, I. Yes, I. You know, the childhood growing up was regular normal life like any island youth, you know. You go basic school and, poverty is a part of the life because it done set throughout the years of the system, you know. So, what are we as island youth? We know poverty and we know stress and we know our life. So, growing up, that was all a part of island life. Those challenges and tough days is what actually built I and I, to be the person I am. So we don't really take nothing back out of the growth.
That's it. That's right. So maybe you could tell us a little bit. I mean, what kind of kid were you? You know what I'm saying? Where you say, I mean, you were like a real humble youth. I mean, back in the days, or you were one of them youth that, I mean, you ain't no punk, you ain't no pushover.
No, no, not at all. No, we're the humble youth at the same time. We grew up in church. Actually, my auntie is one of the biggest gospel group in Jamaica. I don't know if you heard about the Grace Thrillers.
Oh yeah, man, definitely, definitely.
Yeah, well, the lead singer, which is Shirley Willis, my auntie, is my auntie. So growing up,
Wow.
and grew up around the bass and the guitar and instruments, these things, you know. So musically inclined growing up, but also a tough kid, mistreated, getting in trouble, kid when them car wrong move, and that's a fun life as a kid growing up, you know.
Right. Um, when at what point in your life, you get to find out, what I'm saying, like music is something that is a part of you.
Well, actually, like I said, from a youth growing up, I realized that music was embedded in I and I family. Seeing, growing up and seeing my father singing, uncle playing bass guitar, auntie being a lead singer. So I was always musically inclined. When you're
Right.
young and you grow, they say teach a kids all they to grow, and then when they forward in the years, they forward back to those teachings. So starting off the root with music, we circle back to the music and I would teach.
That's right. The name Young Garvey, quite interested. I mean, why Young Garvey? I mean, the last name Garvey that you're using, are you in any way related to the great man himself?
Marcus Garvey, young Garvey philosophies that can rise up all across the world, So we are related to the message and we are related to Garvey as Africans, but not blood, but just the message. And the name Garvey actually was given to I in my teenager years, from a friend, just jokefully saying, "Yeah, you going like Marcus Garvey," and him say, "Okay, yeah, you young Garvey." That's because the meditation I used to be having as a juvenile and growing up in reggae music, listen my father listen to Peter Touch and Gregory Isaac and Bob Marley and Jacob Miller and these meditation was in I growing up. So I was conscious of Africa, conscious of the problems of the people, them, the struggles. The conversation was kinda in that direction. You just said to me, "Yo, me I go on like me a Marcus Garvey." I was actually given that name in New York.
Wow, wow. I'm telling you this, man. for somebody to give you that title and call you Garvey, you must have been really a positive youth. Your whole outlook of life at the tender age have been really up there.
Yeah, boy, I tell it to me, I didn't even know the significance and importance of Marcus Garvey and how great he was when I got the name, because being Jamaican, I knew Marcus Garvey was the first national hero, but you don't really study black history when you're young.
That's
It's
right. That's
really
right.
what the school teach, and even when my friend, which is a little older than I, and I gave by the name Young Garvey, I didn't know how important Marcus Garvey was to the nation of black people, and getting a name and growing and look into how powerful this person was. And I'm humble to even a person even admire me that enough to call me that name. I don't think nobody can fill the shoes of Marcus Garvey, but it's just to follow the philosophies and do what you have to do to the nation. Everybody's a young Garvey.
Most certainly. So let's get back to the music right now. Yes, we understand your daddy was a musician, your auntie, likewise, they're all musician. But for you personally, all right, bring us back to that moment when you first held a microphone in your hands, and where was that, and what was that moment like?
Ah, boy. Well, all right. When I was young, my family in the house actually knew that I could sing because as a youth, you walk around and you sing in a bathroom and you sing with your family. They know you have that talent. But the first time I had a mic was in church, and not even the church knew I could sing at that point of time. And if I remember clearly, it was a Christmas concert coming up in a church, and all of the youth them every year them get to play characters, and I just decided so I wanted to sing Silent Night, which was a big song to sing in church every year
That's
as a
right, that's
juvenile.
right. Yeah, man.
When I actually go around the choir leader and I say, I want to sing a song, I say, yeah, yeah. Oh, you want to sing? I'm going to hear you sing. And when I sing for you, okay, when I make the church know you can sing, we just make you walk out on that day. And that day, I make shot bus in a church, blank bus in a so that was the first time I actually see the powers of singing in front of people and,
but that must have been really nerve wracking for you as well, too.
I don't really think so. No, 'cause I really, it's like, I never know if you expect as a youth. I just know, say, I wanted to sing. I mean, I was singing at my house and nobody knew I could sing. The nerve wracking was not was showing people that I can do this.
Well, as they say, that's the exuberance of youth, fearless, isn't it?
Yeah, that is it. That is it. That guy. If a big man thing, it would have different.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, I mean, so you can tell the listeners as well too. I mean, what was that transition like for you moving from Kingston, Jamaica, moving to New York City? What was that moment like?
Well. The transition is very anybody, which is even a child or adult. But being young, going to New York City as a permanent resident, living there was like a culture shock because you're coming out to a place you don't see all these candy in the store and you don't know the coolness so it's kind of culture shock. It was more for the elders that know the opportunities what America present more than the youth. Cause I went over there when I was like 12 years old, so my experience is kind of different from adults.
All right. So what is schooling like out there to you?
Say that again.
Your schooling in the United States compared to Jamaica when you was in Jamaica as an adolescent and then you moved to the United States. I mean, do you feel a little
Even
different?
schooling was
Like,
different. 'Cause I remember in Jamaica, we wear school uniform every day, and go to America now, you don't have to wear uniform. And then the education level was kind of higher. which is in the car
You you you
teacher.
you reckon so?
Say them take it more serious, but
You reckon
them teach
you
more
you
things at
reckon
a
so,
younger
Garvey?
age.
You
Instead of,
you reckon so, Garvey? The education level is a lot higher.
yeah, I would say so.
Well, I guess to each his own, you know. I think, the British education system definitely is one of the highest, you know what I'm saying, compared to the United States, you know what I mean? So, what, hey, I got you. We're not here to we're not here to debate that right now, but
I won't
nah,
debate that, but I know my sister came up.
definitely not.
She passed common entrance as a I think like a fifth or sixth grader, and when we reached in America, she ended up having skip grades because the level of education with the work that she was getting, passing common entrance at a young age, and them try to put her in a younger age when she reached school in America, and she ended up having skip 2 grades. So that alone will show you the level of the education. Them teach you more when you're young in Jamaica. It's more pressure into them.
Got you. Got you. All right, young Garvey. Over the years, a lot of people say, our music, the reggae music, is, really deteriorating and stuff like that. The level of reggae music, it is not the same as it used to be. Can you touch on that? Where do you see the reggae music standing right now in the world? A lot of people talking about Afrobeat music is taking over dancehall music as well. Dancehall music dead. There is no place literally for dancehall music. Can you touch on that?
Well, if the music don't have any message in the music, that mean it no matter which music lead, 'cause none of them not teach. See? So whether it's Afro or it's dancehall, from it's not teaching the youth them, it's not a music, reggae music. No, reggae music is the culture. Reggae music is history. Reggae music teach you what you don't know. Reggae keep you rooted and make you remember Africa. See? So when you take these type of messages out of the music, it's not reggae saying. And if I can be real with you, I'll tell you so it's a part of the system plan because
Go on.
Babylon don't want music to teach you to be great, teach you that you're African and there should be a United States of Africa. They don't want music to tell you that we owe repatriation money. They want music to mislead you. I feel like dancehall music is a music where Babylon figure out that them can make money out of it, but you're not gonna lead a nation. And anybody who fall in a music or in a anything for teach and lead, them find a way for either kill you or find a way for use media for sabotage your whole movements, So it's like music need a message, especially if it's reggae music. Reggae music is a message. So I don't even like all them put reggae music and dancehall together. You have dancehall and you have reggae music, which is the gem, which is the message, which is the music of the ancestors. Yes,
So, so as you're saying, you think dancehall music of today, it's a form that the system actually manipulating the dancehall music. What you just actually said,
yeah,
basically to
yeah, that's what
destroy
I'm
the
saying. What I
culture.
really meant, because you as a oppressor, a system that took advantage of the set of people, right? You don't want a music to remind people what you done, and you don't want a music where the youth them are gonna teach the other youth them. So the way to get money out of the music, are white, not even I wouldn't say white, just the system in general. Them run dancehall and reggae. Seeing so no matter who is making a look of money off of it, it's the big record labels and the company firms behind it to really benefit. So they don't want to benefit off of music but teaching a nation, especially if it's teaching a nation what they have done. So common sense to tell you reggae music, I gotta get a fight. See?
But but one of the thing, young Garvey, well, let's look at the dancehall music. When you look at the 1980s and you look at the 1990s up to at the end of 99 and the early 2000, I mean, the music just take a deep nose dive. What really went wrong?
Oh man.
I mean, we air. I mean, it's a system, possibly involved trying to change whatever it is. But all right, is it a situation positive music just as they say in Jamaica just can't bust?
No, not at all. Cause positive music sustain. Alright, even these dancehall artists where I bust now, none of them bust is bigger than a reggae artist. So if a money I run down, you sing positive. Because Chronix bust and none of them are bigger than Chronix, bro. And Chronix sing positive, sing, but they still
Real
sing
talk, real talk, real talk.
what they behind it. So it's not really money where them a run down. 'Cause if you run down money, you know that Bob Marley is one of the richest artists and positiveness in music and sing that. Dennis Brown, all our legends sung positive music. So we know the money the inner that. So it's bigger than the money. See? Common sense will tell you that.
Okay, so answer the question. Why our music takes such a deep dive? I mean, why? When you listen to the lyric, again, we're not here to bash any artists or anything, but let us speak facts right now. We're not trying to. I'm not here trying to compare anybody either. All right,
The right
but
question, Jackson. Man.
I raised up in the era. Well, almost at the I won't say at the end of what's his name, Ninja Man and Super, but just around that time, in the mid '80s, when Ninja Man and Supercat and Shabba Rankin and these guys basically was really out there in the scenes. Then here come the early 1990s, Beanie Man and Killer, Spraga Ben, Mad Cobra, General Degree, and I mean a list of listen to me, man, a bunch of column of artists I will call it. You know what I'm saying? I want to speak of a column. These guys ain't no
Right.
quote unquote regular artists. These guys are
Call
icons
them, man.
today.
Call them, man.
These are columns, man. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah.
why? Today in 2023.
All right. May I show you a thing? See? Watch
let's
this.
let's do it, man. Let's get on with it.
This is young Garvey mine, right? This is just I philosophies, I and I meditation
Straight,
through the years. So
straight.
this is probably not facts to everybody else, saying, but my observation is this: Bob Marley was killed. Saying,
No question mark about that shit.
all right, no, Bob Marley was the one that showed them to me the power of music. I feel like when Chris Blackwell was pushing Bob Marley, they didn't know the power of music. They was just thinking about the money that this Rasta man from Trenchtown was to make.
100, 100, 100.
When Bob Marley rise up now and say, "Why start to Rasta?" Zimbabwe start fight against this man, and then them start make money.
Yep, yep, yep.
Them realize, oh, this music is very powerful. So once them see the power of the music now, I feel like them saying, "Hey, Chris Blackwell, what you doing? Did you know what you're doing to the nation?" This is Garvey talking, see? And then Bob was gotten rid of. Bob wasn't here no more. And after Bob, them take the message out of music, because after Bob was, to me, was King Yellow Man, saying, and the message was taken out the music, figure out how to make money out the music without the message, because they want the money out of the music. So once you take the message out of the music now, you give the youth them different role models to look up. 'Cause remember when Bob Marley bust a beer Rasta Rise cross, everybody started on Rasta, 'cause he was the role model, he was the high. So you give your next message a high, and then you get the next set of people want to be like that person. Cause at the end of the day, everybody want to be that person who is successful, no matter what the person is doing. See? So here comes a whole heap of negative artists behind the line there. And then you still have people like Peter Touch, where Peter to drop out. You have Jacob Miller, him drop out. It's like everybody will come to teach us things, drop out. See? All right, look at the power of reggae music. Bring it to the 90s. When Sizzler bust, right? Look how much young Bobo rise up across the world. I follow Sizzler philosophy and them trend. Garnet Sick was another one. Then so you see that the music that rise up the nation is the music that is being fought. And when the people want good for them, so who is showing them that reggae music is not good for them, and who is putting up the idols of people where this is for idolize. Remember, in a dancehall is a self-destruction thing, you know? So it work with Babylon system, you know. You mislead the nation, you talk everything when you want, then you self-destruct.
Right, right, right. Mm-hmm.
So it's like and of them make the money when it done. So it's a win-win situation. Negative music is a win-win situation for Babylon. Cartel, Six Mavad, all of these people speak this type of language. Them doom or them child doom, them doom the nation picnic. And then you self-destruct. See,
Um,
when you sing conscious
I'm
reggae,
not. I'm not trying to cut you, young Garvey, but interesting. You said dancehall music is self-destruct. All right, let's go back to the 1980s and the late 70s. I think that is a time when dancehall music really was hot on the scene. Um, can you say it's a kind of distraction, but some would say dancehall music is not what they call dancehall music today. Dancehall music is the kind of rubbered up music, a man to a woman and a woman to a man. You just vibing in the party and stuff, and these both of
yes,
these
sir.
individuals just enjoying the vibe.
Yes, sir.
Right. So yeah, continue what you were saying. I mean, the current trend that we're seeing going on today compared to
Yeah,
what we
cause it was
used
a
to
it
have
was a
before.
slowly transition, meaning when you take the message out of the music, them never directly come with violence, cause it couldn't just come that fast with it. But when you take the message out, you take the message out, and then it was all about one wheel, and make a wheel, one wheel, and this is not a bargain. People just have fun, but it was nothing for a man for go home and say, yo, say I chew that youth attack tomorrow. I go home and make a plant something, and I make a start eat natural food. So it got to a basic school level where we just baseline and reading man people can say anything. You know? Until it reached to the point where the music control them. Babylon know that. See? So when you have negative music control the mass, what you think I got to the nation?
So, young Garvey, what can we do? I mean, we all understand there are changes, everything changing with the world trend currently right now. You've seen a lot of collaboration. You've seen a lot of trap music in terms of hip hop slash dancehall. This kind of mix different stuff. But would you say some of our current artists, do you really think they have the respect for our icon?
No, remember them youth and most of them don't even respect them parents. So
Mm. Wow.
yeah, most of them don't respect them parents, so them not gonna respect the icon. And then most of the parents them growing at an era where them don't know how to teach the youth them when them are raised the importance of the ancestors and what they died for. See, so them growing up deaf, dumb, and blind. So that's why me as young guy, I don't hold no animosity against them because I blame the generation. It's a fail generation. See, when you don't get to teach them, then you can't hold them obligated. See, and the generation is a generational gap. The generation miss out from we left out of Malcolm X, Black Panther. We left out of these era, and we come into where the elders don't teach the youth them anymore. And from you as an elder not teach the youth them, and you expect it's like everything is so visible. It's not hard to see how we feel as a nation, musically. See, when you look on the Black Panthers and see how they infiltrated that movement, which was for get communities together, which was for remember we have a Black Wall Street where it was demolished, where like everything we try as a nation. I'm not a racist person, so sometimes people hear me talk and them say,
Talk it out,
me have
brother.
white
Come
friend,
on,
me have
man.
Chinese friend, me have all kind of friend. I love the nation, I love people in general. But I have to
Straight
talk what
100.
I see and what I know as my facts, and I can tell you the fight against the black nation is terrible to this day. And look on 80. 80s with the brother country to Jamaica. The 80s are big man at the
Yeah, man.
Caribbean. They fought
Definitely.
against the oppressors before everybody did. Seeing them beat France and France circle them back with a bag of people and defeat the eye them and put them in a debt so many years. And our brother countries is down. And every black nation to look at it
Right.
as one of the greatest set of black people because
Right.
they fought against the oppressors, bro, and won. So
Well, what a lot of people don't understand as well is one of the first black country to gain
the self
independence in the world.
reaction, the self hatred to we as a nation, which was taught, it's a kill with 360, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't know 80 is one of the first black country in the world actually gain independence.
First black country to gain independence. It was one of the richest, not just black countries, but one of the richest country in the world
Oh,
at that
definitely,
time.
definitely.
Seeing and it passed some law in those times that the oppressors is like, which black country can pass these laws? So Haiti is facing the judgment of all black people in the world because what they done it way before any black person got independence. And every black person across the world supposed to look back to Haiti and try to uplift them. Saying because the pressure where I reach them is because what they've done. It's not because they bad lucky and them are he and them are black people and them and no and a voodoo. None of that things that people stereotype these people as. The system just set out for punish them. See?
Interesting. Interesting to say, young Garvey. You say you're not prejudiced, and we don't preach prejudice and no racism or anything of such here.
Yeah, we love all people, man. We love
We talk
everybody,
about the
man.
music, the system, basically trying to oppress the music. The power of reggae music. But let's take it a little right back to the grassroots, to our home. All right. Do you find, or do you think rather, the government should possibly start teaching a little bit more about our history? Not only talking about our history from Africa, etc., and stuff like that, but teaching, making the reggae music a part of the system in terms of the curriculum and stuff like that. That a lot of these
Well,
guys,
well, well,
a lot,
well, well,
go on.
well. We know and everybody we have eyesight can see that reggae music done what for Jamaica that nothing ever done. Saying um our government deal with reggae music and the respect and the honor what reggae music forget. We don't get like the history of reggae music is not taught in school. And one of the most important people to Jamaica, next to Marcus Garvey and freedom fighters is Bob Marley. So even if it's a bag of colonial, a bag of ex-slave owner, or people where the oppressors gave authority to run our country and money. Saying to me, Bob Marley for that on money right now. Bob Marley done more for black people in Jamaica than I don't know than probably Marcus Garvey alone beat him.
Is Bob Marley a
We as
national
a people
icon
we
in
don't we
Jamaica
don't we
today?
don't glorify the people that set the way for us. The things that we happen to
Right.
be living right now and taking advantage of. We don't remember who died and who set the way so we can have these opportunities. And from you don't know how you have what you have, you're not gonna know how to set the things for the next youth behind you. So most of the youth them are the people in Jamaica, them last cause we don't teach black history, we don't teach Jamaican history, we don't teach the history of the people that must set it. We teach the history that the ancestors that the colonial people set for we from then Christopher Columbus covered the world. All of these things when I'm teaching in school, like we're still a lost nation. If you're working with the oppressors blueprint, it's a problem. And there's a person
Interested.
one more want to talk about, and I love for every black person in the world to identify this person from South Africa. His name is Julius Malema from the EMF party, and he was actually influenced by Marcus Garvey, which was so much of the great leaders in the world. Malcolm X, the Black Panther, um, um, Farrakhan, all of these people were fighting for the nation. Now was influenced by this local man from Senton named Marcus Garvey. Then,
Well, you see, interesting you say that, young Garvey. By the way, big up to all the listeners down in South Africa. We got listeners in South Africa listening right now, also in India, Toronto, Canada, Trinidad, New York, um, Florida, Miami, West Palm Beach, Houston, Texas, Michigan, did I say that? Panama City, Kings of Jamaica, Guyana, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and Antigua and Barbuda. So big up all the listeners right across the globe. Yeah, man. You see, back to this whole Marcus Garvey thing. All right, you see, Marcus Garvey's one of the guy. And up to a couple of days ago, I was actually telling somebody that Marcus Garvey is the guy that really fought not only for Jamaica, you know what I'm saying, freedom for black people or whatnot, but in the great U.S. of A. Started from places like Louisiana, in Harlem, in New York, and so many other places in the United States. What's his name? Marcus Garvey really, I mean, he put his life out there, you know what I'm saying, basically to bring freedom. I mean, unfortunately, the world that we're living in today, man, is just so twisted because it's just one particular set of people seems to be running everything right now. And the reason for that, because we allow that. We give these one particular people the authority and the power over us and stuff like that. But let's take it back to the reggae music. The power of reggae music, it is so influential. It is so great. And this is one of the things, maybe some of these young cats today that just don't really understand the value and the power of the music. Let's take it back to the 1970s, 1980s. Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Jacob Miller, and the list goes on. Reggae music basically stopped this whole apartheid thing. Would you agree or you disagree on that?
well, wait, you have to agree if you have eyes and you do the history, you would know that. Remember, there was nobody else singing and fighting against them type of things, so it has to be reggae music. Eh? Everybody else never see that, and we see that. Eh?
So this music is very influential. This music is powerful. This is something
And
that
that's why I tell you say it's being fought so much because from your other music was set for uplift a nation, a people have been through torment, we've been through heinous crime, we've been through winter slavery, and from you're afraid of the truth, you're gonna wanna fight this music, or this music tell you the truth. So you as a colonial, you as a oppressor, even the kid of an oppressor, it bothers your conscience for this music I tell you say, yo, on the slavery, on the owe, saying after slavery was segregation, we couldn't read and write. Now you wonder why the state of black people across America and across the world is this way on the set it so. So they know you say we are hooligan and we eat that when you're done. But to have a jump start on us, we build a nation on our back. 400 years of slavery. See? Done that. And then after slavery, you know this freeway. Want to make you feel less than a person. Then they teach with self-hate. They teach with that if you're light skinned, you're better than me. 'Cause I'm a black, and you look closer to the master. Like, my nation been through so much that I have to speak up. I have to talk out.
right. Talk, man. Talk, talk,
Forget these
talk.
things. You hear me?
And go on, go on. We're listening. Go on.
Yeah, man, if you forget these things, then you gotta look at your own black person like we are eat that and we not in a sense. But remember the oppression, remember we've been through, remember say 60, 70, 80 years ago was damn near segregation. Remember even in America right now, black people still be faced with racism like it not too long ago. So even for the level where we reach as a nation show that we are great and we're strong because this is a nation where them fight against so hard. Remember we was oppressed. Saying no nation went through what black people got through. Saying even the
Definitely,
Jews
definitely. You're
went
right.
through, the Jewish people went through.
It's still not to the same magnitude as the way our black people was
Not
brought from
because
Africa on that ship.
it wasn't mentally. You can kill a person, but don't slave a person for 400 years and teach them to hate themselves. But let us kill them And then when them rise up, the pitney them not gonna know the mental slave where the parents are gonna teach you. Cause mental slave is taught by the ancestors and by who went through it. See, so for you put the grandmother, the great grandmother, the aunts, everybody through that. Them like, don't you look at them white people? White people are this and don't. So it's years that we fearing a set of person. See, so we have to and it's gonna take years to wash that out too. And then not only that, while we are washing it out, we have a set of needs and we have fight for we don't remember what was done to us. See, so it's confusing if people don't understand them would know what I'm saying. But the black nation is going through a lot and we went through a lot and we still have to fight.
I'm still going
So
through
we
a lot.
still need a
But
youth
young Garvey, you
activate.
know what it's saying? If you don't know where you're coming from, you won't know where you're going, right?
That's why it makes so much sense. If you don't know where you're coming from, you look on black people and say, "Am I hear that? What them nonsense?" You say, "Look on why they're moving like them nonsense." Then you bring it right back to a source and you say, "Okay, better me help them then." More than you turn up your nose and say, "Oh, them nonsense." Because you have 100 person go through a separation and the one make it out, you know. And when they make it out, them say, "Oh, them I eat that them, or them not make it out." I mean, no, you were just fortunate. You make it out for look back and help them. Make it out. See? So I'm not like them
Interestingly as well to young Garvey. All right. You know, we talk about the reggae music. You know, Jamaica, everybody know, I mean, the reggae music thing really is like the base, actually, is the Jamaican culture and whatnot. But right now, you see, reggae music is growing big in Australia, New Zealand, places like Hawaii, Germany, Japan, and the rest of the Caribbean islands. You know, reggae music is really growing big. Um, just last year, you know, I think it was last year when you had this Grammy, this white reggae group out of the United States and stuff like that. And you know, a lot of people were so mad, like, you know, how come these guys been Grammy actually been crowned with a Grammy in the reggae music. Um, you know, over the years, you know, you always have a sense, especially in Jamaica. You know, a lot of people always think, you know, like reggae music, yeah, it's our thing. Um, Anybody out there, you know, that pick up the culture and pick up the reggae music, like they're quote unquote, they're not ready yet. How do you touch on that, man? How do you respond to that? Because I would believe music is universal, right?
all right. Remember things happen naturally. Music is universal. See? So anybody can pick up reggae music and sing redemption songs. Right? A lot of people feel a way about that group winning the Grammy, but I didn't feel a way, you know. I feel like it
Straight,
was a
straight.
victory because at the end of the days, where we are neglect, to me, the culture is neglecting reggae music, and a set of people pick up reggae music and them put up on a level where it's the same message, it's our message, it's redemption songs, saying. And if you even look at the people that was even on the Grammy in a reggae music category, I feel like the item deserve that win. See? So every time I say it, people understand why I say it to them. We're not gonna fight against who said the message. It's the message being out there, right? So
Right, 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 right. So let's get back, young Garvey. Music is all about peace. Music is all about love, and also music can make and also break. All right. Would you say? And again, we're not bashing our dancehall artists or even the hip hop artists or anything, but let's focus on dancehall because we're reggae and dancehall we're dealing with right now. The current crime situation, not only in Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? Even here in St. Lucia, you see it. You see it in Trinidad, you see it in Guyana, you see it in Barbados, you see it in Antigua, you see the crime situation is really high. Um, I mean, what is really going on, to be honest with you? As I said, music make or break. And the influence and the power of music, you know, is really causing destruction to our children, to our society. It is causing so much problem. how can we just take a step back and say, hold on, wait a minute, you know, how can we really adjust this situation? Recently, it was in the media. The government of Jamaica basically was trying to put a stem on certain lyrical content or possible any explicit lyrical content. But so far, as I was telling somebody today, I have not really seen anything about it because you know what I'm saying. And the way how the dancehall music is so powerful is not only between east, west, north, and south of Jamaica. And I'm saying Jamaica, right? Because dancehall music, it is big, it is huge, and it's spread to the rest of the Caribbean and the rest of the world. And I can assure you right now, more dancehall music play outside of Jamaica than within Jamaica. You go to the car wash, you go to the barber, you go to the market, you go anyway. I'm telling you this, dancehall music, it is popular, it is up there. You know what I'm saying? How for us as a people, how for us as a people, what can we do to bring about a stem in the current crime situation that's going on? Because
Alright.
it's like, hold on, I know it's a lot. It's like
Yeah, man.
you're in lick out a man head back, put a bullet in a man brain. I mean, how can we change that, man?
Alright, first thing first, right? Remember that the surroundings and poverty create a different energy in a people, right? When people suffering, like you put crab in our barrel, for survival instinct that Jah give us, everybody can try to come out of the barrel. My thing is when you compare people to crab in the barrel, me always say who put the crab in the barrel? Because crab is not supposed to be in a barrel. Cause from
True.
naturally as an instinct, you gotta fight to come out. So poverty was created in our environment, in our community, in our culture. Okay? So that create violence already. Saying then the power of music, which is conscious music can uplift you, and negative music keep you as small. Because people always look for excuse, a way out, or something to blame. So music can give you a blame. Him bad mind, him this, him that, him this. Our music can say, yo, you're conscious. You have your own choice and you can make it. See? So
Yeah,
with
man,
the,
that's exactly what I'm about to ask
poverty,
you.
with the poverty that the system create for the people, them comes the negative music which enhance what's happening. Saying so we're not just gonna blame it upon music, but music plays a part and plays a big part, saying because children never really learn.
Absolutely.
So if you're a role model, if the person you idolize and admire as a person will make it and you want to be like that person, if him is a negative person, you are gonna want to be a negative person because in your eyes is how him stay make him have what him have. So the more negative artists you have is the more negative youths you can have across the world. And Babylon know that. See? So we as a people know for know
Right.
the importance of having conscious artists at the forefront because we need the kids them to have a better role model. See? It ain't about making money, bro. It's about knowing what you have to do for the nation, understand the struggles of your peoples. See? So everybody I sell out for money. Make a money, no man say, yo, kill it.
Real Rastaman talk, man. Real
I
deal.
remember, the system was infiltrated not just in reggae, hip hop was infiltrated, because you have
Absolutely.
terrorists who have
Absolutely.
Master Flash, Queen Latifah. I'm black and I'm proud. You have all these music
Most
where
definitely, man.
Babylon take out the substance out of that music and make money out of the music. So even in a hip hop right now, the youth them a kill off themselves. And the hip hop artists them bust to the 15, 16, 17, and them dead by them 19. Because the system
Quite
want to make money
unfortunate.
and live off of the masters. Saying so. We even know that people say the things what we think as fun is a weapon.
But hold on, my boss. Look on Hollywood right now. Look what going on in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It's like you hear a artist. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this artist busting the chart. I mean, number one, number two, week after week. I mean, sooner than later, the artist drowned in some bathtub. The artist dead, drug overdose. You know what I mean? So it's like
All right,
the
remember I said
system kind of
what,
build
what
you.
I said
Go
to you
on, go on.
earlier. Self-destruct. So that is what I mean. You mislead the nation, and Babylon have to kill you. And remember, them have to kill Michael Jackson, Bob Marley, Peter Touch, because you lead the nation. When you sing negative songs, them not have to kill you, because you got self-destruct. Because you sing, and you live, and you start believing in what you're saying. Before you know it, you surround yourself from being evil people. So you're going to lose. Like, it's just common sense, you know. The message what you put out there, and that resonating on you that you represent. Saying so. That can reach you back. If it not reach you, they can reach you, use them under you. It's not even we have to guess. Saying conscious artists, alright, every person will rise up to teach the black nation and kill. From Huey Martin, from Black Panther, come straight up to come straight up, forward, 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 forward. Why is it that them get
True that, true that.
people them will want to teach we? You think it's a coincidence that every black person will rise up to teach we die? Like Black Nation, wake up. Everybody that rise up to teach we different from what we are getting now, them dead.
Real talk, my general. Real talk.
Yeah, no common sense that we as a nation, we're not
True.
as serious as me. You can't have a nation where everybody rise up to teach a nation dead, bro. That's what Bob Marley
True.
said. How long shall they kill our prophets? While we stand aside and look, see, look how long Bob said that. And we still right now, we don't have too much prophets because they infiltrate with so much that them have the system set upon self-destruct. So the man that they are mislead the nation, them
Because
mislead
when you look
people.
at it, the system, without being disrespectful to anybody and anything, we respect everybody, you know what I'm saying? But when you watch what's going on in a society right now, they infiltrate all kind of ABC thing on people right now, you know what I mean? All kind of ABC, all kind of colorful thing they can infiltrate on
Yeah,
people right
I
now.
always say this. Common sense, what Jah give you. Jah give you one thing will separate you from everything he created. One thing Jah give human beings will separate you from everything he created was the ability to have a choice, bro. So you have a choice, you can see what's wrong and what's right, and you can take your own equation in your brain and decide what you are
Real
doing.
reasoning,
People
real
now
reasoning.
work with them brain and what them work with them gear. I say this now. If I can put out a music video, see, and the music video me I put out, me have gun in it, and me I shoot black people in the video. And say, yo, if you're dead, and me I, yo, rise up the gun them, and me I murder people, and the video they can go up on YouTube, right? And you can't get likes
Jaja.
on the video because you're killing
Jaja.
black people. But if me put out a video now, and me say, yo, I feel like man and man is abomination. Just create woman and man that get black. So it's alright for me to kill a black man in my music video that than to tell the truth. Like see that as a
Hmm.
nation, man. Look on YouTube right now. If you put out a video talk against the ABC 9, 10, 11, 12 people them block it. But if you put out a
True,
video
true, true.
see a black man for there with gun in it and you walk up and shoot a black man and say you're a dancer video that can show up on the internet. So why is it alright
Oh.
to kill my black brother in a music video? But I've been talk against a set of people and me know it's emphatically wrong that get blocked. The narrative is not right, bro. And people need to see these things.
Yo, definitely word from the wise. But right now, young Garvey, boy, the world definitely in a global crisis right now, my youth. So you know what? Let's get into this right now. We're gonna get back to this interview. Let's get into this, people.
This is your girl Daydree. You're listening to the Friday Night Vibes with your man, King Rocco HD.
Oh, sir. Yeah, but please. Yeah, please. Please. Good night, mommy. I don't mind. Go on. That's
Young
it.
Garvey, yeah. Tell you what I want you. Them what kill we have
Up on
on you.
active.
It's like them the one black Saban you. But I a ring the alarm you. Tired to see the innocent on the ground. Babylon system of figure down. One
Yeah, people, this is Young Garvey out of Kingston, Jamaica.
more life. Can't take it no
Yeah!
more.
Hey, 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 hey,
Can't
hey, hey!
take
Yo,
it.
King Rocco, pull up that tune there. That tune there over there. We play it one time. Pull it up to bump. Yo, King Rocco HD. Corey from West Palm
Young
Beach and
Garvey.
that. Pull it.
Yeah, people, check him out on YouTube. Young Garvey.
Tell it,
Real conscious Rastaman, right?
them what kill we have.
Turn it up now.
It's like them the one black Saban. But I
Everything you do, they try to stop your progress.
tired to see
But talk to them, Young Garvey, they can't stop with flow.
system of figure down. One more sense, one more life gone. We can't take it no more.
Hey,
Can't
hey.
take it. Crying out to Babylon. Stop killing off the innocent black man. We can't take it no more.
Where's the black people? Rise up, rise up, rise up.
Oh no, not satisfied. For the years of slavery, you did to I. No, no one modern day genocide. Once again, black people are the
Big up the old Yellow Leo label production.
loving and the exercise.
Young Garvey, I'm telling people, check him out.
Quick for rise.
Any social media music platform you can find music. YouTube, Apple Music. Young Garvey.
One more life gone.
Put down the gun, black brother, put down the gun. Whether you're black, purple, or white, we not support no violence, right?
You know,
We say peace, love, for unity, and harmony.
kill off.
Listen to Young Garvey.
We can't take it no more.
Can't take it no more.
It's just a reaction to your dirty action. Treat black people less than a fraction. Kill us off just for your satisfaction. But I am gonna fight till the day come. Tired for them all right. Tired to see the innocent black youths get used.
It's up with the vibes to the Friday Night Vibes. King Rocco AG up in the building. UVC Radio, the sound that binds us together. Follow us on IG, UVC.radio. Big up to all our listeners down there in India and South Africa. Good morning to you. Accra, Ghana, good morning to you. All our Nigerian listeners, big up, big up, big up. Trinidad and Tobago, St. Lucia, Antigua, Barbuda,
From different
Kingston, Jamaica.
wanna be segregated.
Big up on my New York people right now locked in, yeah?
Hated racism, we hate it. Tell me who created. Now you see the cities burn. Cause the system just won't learn. No one is superior, higher than another.
This is the Young Garvey people. I encourage you to go check him out on YouTube.
One more sense, one more life gone. We can't take it no more.
We can't take it no more. We're tired of it. We're tired.
You know to Babylon, stop kill off the innocent black man. We can't
Too many bloodshed. Black people fighting against black people.
take it no more.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Welcome back. Welcome back. Friday Night Vibes. King Rocco HD alongside the man, young international reggae artist, Young Garvey. Yo, Garvey, what's the mess behind that song, my man?
Up and active, fully active. Hey, the message behind that song, was alright. The song was actually influenced, same by George Floyd, and the process when you don't see where the oppressors did to the iron. Being in Jamaica and couldn't dep on the marching and couldn't walk around and protest, I was like, okay, my contribution is to sing about it and highlight the problems of the nation. So that song was brought to us by the situation of George Floyd. And rest in peace to George Floyd. Rest in peace to every fallen innocent black person who get killed just because of his complexion across the world. Seeing every black man feel your pain. I would hope so, you know.
Wow, I must say, man, you know what I'm saying, to what we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, this whole black brother killing
And
another
if I
black
cut
brother in
you,
this whole
that song was
slavery thing.
produced by
Go on.
Leroy Sibbles, you know, which is the king of reggae bass line. Leroy Sibbles from the Eptones, right? And that's I producer, mentor, father, big brother, you know, and I have so much, you know, respect and love for that for that legend. See?
Wow, that's awesome, man. But you know what? Right now, yeah, let's get back to the song that I want to play in the beginning, Global Crisis. Let's take a listen to this song, great people. Yeah, people, this is Young Garvey, the song entitled Global Crisis. You know the world in a crisis right now. This is Young Garvey. Yeah! Hey, 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 hey! This a crisis. This a global. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up now. Hey!
Turn up, turn up.
Disease, biological warfare. This a crisis. This a global crisis. Worldwide people dying like lices. Babylon a case like priceless. This a crisis, global crisis.
Turn up your volume, people. Turn it up. Turn up your radio now.
Everybody's pack up the stadium.
Young Garvey up in the building.
Can't say goodbye to your loved ones. Where your ocean can't dock. Police stripe, I but can't stop. Curfew drop, every place lock. Vaccine chip, this a crisis. This a global crisis. Man-made diseases, sacrifices. Them call it corona disease.
You can vibe some authentic reggae music. Young Garvey out of Kingston, Jamaica.
Worldwide people
Song entitled Global Crisis. Y'all can check it out on YouTube.
like priceless. This a crisis. Global crisis. Babylon walk on. Don't see you kick off your next plan. Murder people by the millions. Cut down the world population. Now me know Satan. The world don't know say you are one. From the days you slave the nation, I know you're not change. This a crisis. This a global crisis. Man-made diseases, sacrifices. Them call it corona disease, biological warfare. This a global crisis. Worldwide people dying like lices. Babylon a case like priceless. This a crisis, global crisis. So many dying all over the world.
It's all about the vibes of the Friday Night Vibe. King Rocco AG alongside international reggae superstar Young Garvey. I encourage y'all to go check his music on the YouTube.
Not even one more time.
Song entitled Global Crisis. I really love this song, man.
Yeah.
Hey, 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 hey. Big up everybody right across the network right now, locked in. Boop, 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 boop. Active, up and loud. Talk to them, Garvey. Tell us about this song right now, man. Global Crisis. What was in your head when you wrote this song, man?
So that's yeah, I know. But I'm tell you about me, you know. See, I have to represent things where I go on for the nation and have a word.
See it?
So, global crisis was the corona time where everybody locked in our house and we can't move on. Even if a ship there ocean can't dock. Actually was a ship where Jamaican people was on a cruise to come back and the government of Jamaica would let them back in the country because of the coronavirus pandemic situation. Yeah, so this time being alive I have to sing songs of the people them so them can relate back or remember, so the song I was writing on the coronavirus, fighting for One Nation News production, which is my production company. Saying and we just have to get the message out. Seeing brother,
Straight. Yeah, perfect song. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into another song right now from Young Garvey. People, I tell you all right now, check him out, people. Man, talented. You know what I'm saying? Talented, real Rasta man. So let's get into this tune right now, y'all.
Ming Productions, Young Garvey. But you know in these times,
Song entitled "In These Times."
run wild.
Crucial time, I tell you, people.
Juvenile them head hot.
No time for Skylark.
Total chaos, you know.
You must be wise in these times that we're living. You know what I mean? Ain't no time to play a fool.
Well, in this time,
Yeah.
can't be done. Use some of the guns
Yo,
and
King
the
Rocco.
bomb.
You can't play it one time. Pull it up to bump. Yo, King Rocco HD. Corey from West Palm Beach. Pull it up.
King Rocco are the baddest DJ upon the planet. And you're tuning into the Friday Night
Use some of the guns and
Vibes.
the
Young Garvey, people, I tell you, in these times, the song entitled.
whole place red. Look a juvenile quick fi bust out your head. In this time, Babylon a run loose. A 12-year-old them a recruit.
Time red, me tell you, people, tough.
Be a funeral. Be a funeral. Well, alright. In them time, yeah. People is so blind, yeah. Make Babylon a use them and a kill them one another. Yo, born on the same block, we raised on the same street. But yet tell me you want to wrap up in a white sheet. Tell me why you want to see me mother weep. Remember in a fear house you used to sleep. Now you say we turn enemy, cause the next time I run the street. Well, in this time, use them of the guns and all them.
Turn up your volume, turn up your radio.
Whole place,
It's over the vibes of the Friday Night Vibes, the place to be alive. King Rocco AG alongside Young Garvey.
Babylon,
Song entitled In These Times.
whole them a recruit.
We got Banotal, Dirty Babylon.
In this time,
We got banding from the grassroots.
used to play my ball paper.
Boop, 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 boop.
After the pop shot,
Hey,
when them a move, them a make your heart stop. Just know a straight casket if them say board box. Boy, it's like them sick in a them head. How them have some lies while you're itching at them head. And maybe Babylon put a
you know, so the system teach you what they want you to know, right, people?
in a your head.
It's about time for open up your eyes, open up your ears.
But them are nothing but silly dilly. Them
We've been walking blindly too long.
blood a spill when people for live merry.
Some of us have selective hearing. We all hear what we want to hear. But let's open up our ears to the truth. Let us open up our ears to the reality of life. Open up our eyes to the reality of life.
Well,
Talk to them, Young Garvey.
yeah.
In these times.
Use some of the guns and all them bomb. In this time, whole place red. Look at juvenile quick fi bust out your head. In this time, Babylon a run loose. A 12-year-old them a recruit. In this time, Babylon a
Whoa. Garvey, talk to us, man.
So last year up and active. In these time the place I run red. So last
Real talk, my G, real talk.
yeah man.
What was the mess behind this one here, man?
Yo, the men's and I like me, I was a tell the iron. The men's is really situation where I fix the youth and where I be around the community. Big at the whole of Trenchtown, Jungle, Anatown, Saint Rema, Tivoli, right? And at the same problem in these times, the same youth them a grow on each other, a fight against each other. The same youth them eat out the same plate, a kill each other. You know, so I sing this song basically to tell the elder them even above them is in these times we can't keep calm. The youth them have the guns under them palm. Saying so. We have a role for players as people, whether they just talking against it or whether they just because people always feel like to save a nation and for save it one time, you know. But it's one soul at a time. You can't
Right.
a young youth where can be the next Garvey or the next Malcolm, you know. So from you have the mind, you have to represent it. Saying if you listen to the song in these times, you realize okay, talk about the situations I face and here where I see the youth and I got you. Okay?
So Young Garvey, let me ask you a question before we get to the next song. So I see the lyrical content and stuff that you put together. it is beautiful and more like positive, conscious reggae stuff. It's like you're one of the guy, you know, you look and you listen and you see what's going on in society, and you just put those lyrics to put pen to paper or whatever it is, and you go on that vibe. So in terms of like, let's say maybe doing like love song, or maybe do you have plans, or maybe writing a love song, or maybe um doing a song for the people to jump to the left and jump to the right and wave on them kind of vibe like that, or you gonna stick to your roots, stick to your gun?
No, car. Listen, music is music is life. So your situations, what you go through, you have to sing. But like young guys have a lot of love songs. Like we have a lot of songs for the ladies, right? And we have song with us dance out the same way, but it have a conscious meditation. It have a vibe. We tell you say yo, you have to work hard, or you for just it just we no restraint on the type of beat to go on. Cause we up on hip hop rhythm, we up on dance rhythm, we up on trap rhythm. I's a reggae baby. So we have a reggae album. We do a live music, but the message don't restrain just to the reggae rhythm. Like any situation I did, the music supposed to create a good feeling. So but what heap of songs for the ladies, African queens, the ladies across the world in general. Man. We have songs for the youth that need to be motivated.
All right.
We have songs to tell people say that they fight. You understand? So just use music positively any chance you get to use it. See?
Real thing. You know what? We're gonna get into our next song right now from Young Garvey people. All right.
This is Courage from West Palm Beach representing for DJ King Rocco HD on the Friday Night Vibes. UVC Radio, the sound that binds us together. DJ King Rocco, play the music for the people them. Blaze it up. DJ King Rocco, a bedroom bully man of fraud.
H to the ICO, repping for the UVC ladies. Chico, get familiar, let's go.
Hey.
Young Garvey, I tell you people, check him on the YouTube. Yeah.
I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish, I'll be your thing.
All right, time to say what the sound is. You're gonna play it twice. Pull it up, pull it up.
Be your love, be
Yo, King Rocco. Pull it up to bump. Yo, King Rocco HD. Corey from West Palm Beach to that. Pull it up.
Turn it up, people. Turn up your radio. Young Garvey in the house right now on the Friday Night Vibes. I'll tell you, man, King Rocco HD. Boom.
I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish, I'll be your fantasy. I'll be.
Instead of man lyrical, I tell you, people. I know why I ask him that question, because I'm gonna pull it, because I know I'm about to play this song right now. This is a love song for the man Young Garvey.
Strong, I will be faithful, cause I'm counting on a new beginning, a reason for living, a deeper meaning. Yeah.
Ladies, all your man, all your woman.
Stand with you on a mountain. I wanna bathe with you in the sea.
Hey!
I wanna lay like this forever until the sky falls down on me. And when the stars are shining brightly in the velvet sky, I'll make
King Rocco, the baddest DJ upon the planet, and you're tuning into the Friday Night Vibes.
Yeah, I don't know, keeping it real and righteous, I'm Mikey General, big up the one and only King Rocco HD. You don't know, for the best in reggae music. Hot a fire blaze, come class.
This is a girl daydream. You're listening to the Friday Night Vibes with your man, King Rocco HD.
You're listening to the greatest radio station on the planet, UBC Radio.
Young Garvey people, I tell you, he just don't only sing. He don't only sing wakes up conscious music. He also sings song for the ladies, alright? So just know it, people. He sings song for the ladies as well.
Standing right before you.
He sing the song for a man to a woman and a woman to a man. So ladies, when you heard young Garvey right now, you better hold your man, you better hold your woman. If you don't hold your woman, you're upside down, right? And ladies, if your man beside you don't hold your man, you're into something else. Straight. No apology.
I'll be your hope, I'll be your love, be everything that you need. I love you more with every step, truly, madly, deeply do. Yeah. I wanna stand with you on a mountain.
Check him on YouTube.
Baby,
Young Garvey.
see, I wanna lay like this forever.
Hey!
Until the sky falls down on me. I wanna stand with you on the mountain. Down on me. I wanna stand.
Oh boy, young Garvey, man, you got it going on, boy. What's up with that, man? Wow.
You saying?
Oh man, I love it. I like the cover version of this song. I mean, I really like the way you do this song. You know what I'm saying? This record version, yeah. I'm being honest with you, Ryan. This is like one of the best.
Big up the great Leroy Sibbles saying the king of reggae bassline can't stop talk about the high enough saying he produced this song, right? He played the bassline on it, and we have a live album getting ready to drop sometime this year, cause ready, but that's the perfect time, right? And it's about 16 tracks. It's live reggae music. Saying you have some of the greatest musicians in Jamaica play on it. We have Dalton Brownie, rest in peace. So we have Bunker Herman. We have Fab Five Bands. We have Dean Fraser. Leroy Sibbles as
That's some big name right there, man.
danger. You know, so it's a great album. It's called Revival, you know.
All right, people, you're listening to the Friday Night Vibes, King Rocco HD, longs to the man Young Garvey. So y'all better go check his music out on YouTube. All right, just type it up, Young Garvey. Let's get into our next track right now from Young Garvey.
Hey.
This is Young Garvey, people.
I've been up, I've been down, I've been weak, I've been strong, but I'm still going on, still going.
Positive vibes.
I've done time.
If you're down and you're out and your back is against the wall, just hold the faith, you know what I mean? Listen to Young Garvey.
Still
going on.
Yeah, cause nothing can break me, not even slavery. Such a made me stronger.
This is sometime in our life, right, people? Some of us allow people to validate our lives.
When the enemies against me,
we allow people to predict our destiny.
in the midst of my enemies, can never make.
They tell us so much lies till we start believe it, right? Listen to Young Garvey.
Give thanks when you see the sun up, cause all them a try life still a live up. Yeah, cause nothing can break me down, not even slavery now. No matter what circumstance, one thing I'm certain.
Yeah, but check out the IG page, UVC.radio, Facebook, UVC Radio.
Tell myself out.
Check out the YouTube channel, like, share, subscribe to the content, UVC Radio 1. Check out our website, www.unitedvisionconnect.org/radio. And for those of you who have Amazon Alexa Smart Speaker, y'all can definitely get us in Amazon Alexa Smart Speaker, all right? Big up our listeners in the UK and Canada and the United States, Kingston, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, St. Lucia. Guyana in the house right now. Accra, Ghana, South Africa, India, good morning to you.
Wanna kill and make you stronger. Give thanks for life and never go under. Stress never take my strife. Negative energy, them up to stay wide. I put in the work, everything lacking. No more money, just a spin washing machine. Food a boba pan pot, pumpkin dashing. It's like the life I live is a dream. From the ghetto, now we rise to the top. The poverty in the past, and can't catch up back. Fell down couple times, but we get up back. One wing, and we still.
Check them out, people on YouTube. Young Garvey. Oh, whoa. We can definitely get back to the song. You know what I mean? Definitely want to play the song back for y'all tomorrow, people. All right, Young Garvey, positive song. I like it.
So that's I up and active. Saying, get a redemption song.
You know what I like about this song? I'll tell you this right now. It's like, this song here right now should be like a morning song for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Wake up in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure out your day. Man, what next to do and stuff like that. You know, sometimes life challenges and stuff like that, you know, it could get the better of us. But I'm going to tell you right now. You say you listen to this song, and basically what this song is telling me right now is like, even though you're having a bad vibe, you know, you listen to the words of this song, it's basically like a self-motivate.
Sing.
Definitely. We're going to go to the next track before we wrap up this interview right now. But before we even do that, Young Garvey, there's anybody, I mean, any artists out there, I mean, like you really would like to do a collaboration with?
Ah man, you know, say from artist far down, I am the right thing, and it sound like some nation. You know, I would never deny collaboration, but there are people like Kibaki Payne, my friend, where I know, sir. Shortly, I will have collaboration with him. Chronics, same way, you know, as a youth, with them on the streets. When you say that on the streets, I mean, it's the struggle and I push it out, you know. People where.
Right. All right, Young Garvey, before we wrap up, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into this. Let's get into this last song. And this last song, man, it's a big song. So listeners, let's get into this song before we wrap up this interview.
Rastafari Slash says with an eye.
Yeah!
Vibes!
Turn up!
Well, I said flashing that.
I take your scan to that beat, yeah. I tell you people.
Vampire off you move and Rasta walk past. Cause them know what straight loving how we are. That you nice, cool, natty drill. Natty, boy. Rasta stepping with the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Kushamaka. Make we trample the beast and send them back where forth they came from. Send them straight back. As I look back in the eye history. Boy, listen.
Young Garvey people, check him out. I tell you, check him out on YouTube.
Come like a we are Jesus.
Positive conscious reggae music. Authentic reggae.
I said cool, natty drill. Natty. Well, I said flashing natty drill. Natty, boy. Vampire off you moving, Rasta walk past. Cause them know what straight loving how we are. That you nice, cool, natty drill. Natty, boy. Rasta blowing through the window. What a peaceful soul within. Over land and sea we reign. What a big.
It's up with the vibes and the Friday Night Vibes, the place to be alive. UBC Radio, the sound that binds us together. King Rocco AG alongside the Rastaman himself, international reggae superstar Young Garvey, out of Kingston, Jamaica.
To be, will be. I said cool, natty drill. Natty. Well, I said flashing natty drill. Natty. Vampire off the move and Rasta walk past. Cause them know what straight loving how we are.
Boy, I tell you people, boy, listen to me, people, listen to me.
Eagle and the yacht them surround way. Marcus Garvey, we done see your prophecy, your philosophy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Garvey, what inspired you to drop in all these hits and hits like that, man?
So that's yeah, it's only the creator, Saying it's only what I put in I and I.
Natty, well I said flash
Bring
and
forth the
natty
youth and anything I touch
drill.
them just like
Natty,
the
boy,
tree.
vampire off him move and rasta walk past. Cause them know what she loving now we are die and I said
Wow.
cool
I mean,
natty
is anybody would like to shout out before we wrap up this
drill.
session,
Natty,
bro?
boy, Rasta
Definitely,
blowing
Saying
through the window.
this is
What
your
a
mic,
peaceful soul within. Over
all
land
fun.
and sea we reign. What a beauty to obtain. So let peace and love be your
Peace when it's
choice.
not present.
We must
Tomorrow is
all
dark
stand
and
and
gloomy.
rejoice. Remember the truth shall
Just like the
set you free.
ancestors that came from
And what is to be
they will
will
not
be. I said cool natty driller.
part of the
Natty, natty. Well I said flash and natty driller. Natty, vampire off the move and rasta walk
they knew that
past. Cause them know what she loving now we are. I and I
came
say
from my pattern.
natty
The nation of
driller.
black people that
I
represent
beagle
the
and the
nation
of
of
them
black people.
surround me.
We
Marcus
don't produce
Garvey,
that
we
spirit
done
there.
see your prophecy. Your
No to the
philosophy.
works that we
Black
do
people
can
own
generate
business,
and release us
repatriate. Black
Rastafari.
people for elevate.
That's
When you're for
it.
day and not the first
They got
place.
the whole of the
Mama
youth in the whole
Africa,
world
we go
saying
back to
young guy
home
put up
base.
and rap the
Back
spirit
to the
again.
place. Protect the
We live
homeland.
with love.
Come Mama
We say
Africa,
together,
where
we
we
say
all
oneness.
came from. I
We
say
say positive
cool
thinking
natty
equal the positive love.
dreadlocks.
Saying the free mind
Natty,
from
natty.
negativity.
Well I said
Love is
flash
free.
and natty
Saying yeah man, we say
dreadlocks.
unity, strength
Natty,
in
vampire
numbers.
off and move and
Saying
rasta walk
yeah man,
past.
conscious mind.
Cause them know what she loving now we are.
Real talk,
I
definitely
and
want to
I
say big shout out
say
to my champion,
natty
biggest fighter president. Definitely
dreadlocks.
possible, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So big up
I
everybody on
said,
the team right
I
now.
said.
Yeah, man.
Before we even stop, we have to say spider stretch. Saying we have to say my bro, saying stretch. Saying Scorpio, Georgia, Scorpio family. Saying we have to say One Nation music. Saying so. These are the powers that I roll with. Saying we can't left out. Give thanks.
Real, real talk. Yo, young Garvey, we ain't gonna leave this, allow you to leave this place right now before you giving, without you giving your listeners something right now. Give the listeners something right now, man.
Georgia. I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish, I'll be your fantasy. I'll be your hope, I'll be your love, be everything that you need. I love you more with that truly, madly, deeply do. I will be strong, I would be faithful, cause I'm counting on to be needed. A reason for leaving, a deeper meaning, yeah. I wanna stand with you on the uprising. Active.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Young Garvey, brother, listen to me, man. It's definitely a pleasure bringing you here on the Friday Night Vibes, sitting beside you, doing this interview. You know what I mean? Stay positive, keep on putting the positive message out there because the world, we need more people like Una in our industry. That's it. You know what I mean? We need people, we need a positive vibration, we need a positive energy because been too long. You know, been only pa pasa pasa go on. You turn on the radio, you turn on the television, only pa pasa pasa and them kind of something there. You know what I mean? Right now, we
Yeah,
need
man,
more
I have to
people
take
like you.
lead. And it's seeing the people them afraid neglect and reject negativity. Seeing and welcome back positive music because you know what it offers and what it does for the nation. Seeing. And when I say let's pick music we not like, but there's a lot of positive, so it's singing some great songs. Upon the same rhythm them we don't like. Seeing. Just don't take what them give you, take what you need. Then I pick up every
True.
dancehall artist because when I burn none of them.
No, we can't. No, we can't burn none of them. Not at all. Big up every
No, not
dancehall
none of them
artist.
either because you start off on a level and then you grow to another level. Things so there's growth in life. So my only wish is that every dancehall artist will sing negativity will end up at a point in them life where them change to be a conscious person, seeing, and from them do that now, then them can counteract the negativity that was done, seeing.
So true. So definitely big up all the dancehall artists, all the international reggae artists,
Yeah,
every
man, all of
artist.
them. Big up all the legends in the dance. Bounty Killer, Beanie Man. Beanie Man is, to me is one of the greatest thing ever. Come from the dancehall
Undisputed. You
music. Big up
can't
Bounty
dispute.
Killer, teacher, you know. Yeah, man. Can't left out the greats same way. Cause them set it so. We now go come wreck it.
All right, yeah, definitely. Yo, big up yourself, man. Trinidad and Tobago locked in. You say you want, you want his music. All right. We're going to sort it out.
Right,
All
big up
right?
Trinidad, big up Tobago, saying, big up my country, Jamaica, big up the world, same way, saying, and don't forget the meditation. Positive thinking equals to
Yeah, she
positive
said she
results.
want to listen to down in
Yes, sir.
Trinidad. She's
And then
actually
again,
dancing.
big up
One of our listening
Rocco.
in Trinidad actually she's dancing the while you were singing just
I and
now.
I would have to think for you, same way, saying,
She said she's dancing the while you were singing just now, Garvey. So, see,
that is it, that is it.
so, yo, so, young Garvey, more love, more strength, more unity, peace, love, and harmony. You know what I mean? Positive vibration from the four corners of the
Yes,
earth.
bro.
Much love and
Yes,
respect.
bro.
Happy to have you on the
Right.
interview again. And blessed love to all our listeners right across the globe from Ghana, South Africa, India, right across the United States, Trinidad, Guyana, St. Lucia, Kings of Jamaica, St. Vincent, and Antigua, Barbuda, and Germany. All our listeners who tune in right now to listen to this interview, we definitely appreciate y'all. All right? Young Garvey, check him out on YouTube. Garvey, quickly before we go, apart from YouTube, where a person can find your music, apart from YouTube?
All right, all right. You can reach out to Leroy Sibyl, King of Reggae Bass, and you can find her in either that or it's Young Garvey on Instagram, Young Garvey Facebook, Young Garvey Twitter. Then, and then the direct contact is 876-474-0901. That's for all bookings, everything where concern Young Garvey. That's 876-474-0901.
Young Garvey, blessings to you, my brother. We'll talk again. Appreciate you being here on the Friday Night Vibes. Peace.